Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to 420 Eve. For those of you that are catching this live, if you do partake tomorrow on 420, please make sure that you drink lots of water so you'll pass your drug tests on 421. That's the moral of this story.
Terrible advice.
So welcome to South Paul's Tales from the Barstool,
where you
season
can get
3.
great advice like that for the next hour.
I have no clue what you said.
It was terrible advice. I said where you can get great advice for all day, but not all day in the next hour.
So, welcome to South Paul's Tales of the Barstool. I am your host, JD. I am 3.6 stars on Amazon, and we got Kat, my co-host, who's
4.8.
Hey, there was that one time. You know what I'm talking about. 4.8.
I was really tired.
So tonight we are going to be talking about things that we've ordered on Amazon. We're going to give some honest reviews, some really, really good stuff, some really, really crappy stuff, and we're going to be blunt about it. But we also want you to participate and let us know what you've ordered, things you think we might like, or things you think we might order that you're going to be like, no, don't waste your fucking money because it's a piece of shit. So yeah, we want brutally honest because that's what we're going to be. So remember, if you are commenting on Facebook live, make sure you go to StreamYard.com/Facebook. Give them permission to see your name. They can't do anything else but see your name. You can also check out all of our old episodes on any of your favorite podcasting platforms and YouTube. You can also watch live from YouTube. Just make sure you search us, South Paul's Tales from the Barstool. Make sure that you finger blast that butthole, the share button.
Shove this bottle up the like button's ass. I don't know. I didn't prepare for that portion. Not this bottle. This is strawberry wine. So no.
Generally, we have a drink of the night. If you've followed us in the past, right? We've been so busy, we couldn't prepare one. So I'm just going to be drinking whiskey and water. She's going to be drinking some Shiner Strawberry.
Shiner Strawberry Blonde. Yes. You were Shiner Strawberry.
So we're going to get through our sponsors real quick because without them, we couldn't do this shit show to entertain you and make complete asses of ourselves.
Because I'm way better.
So you're going to do a couple of them. I'll do the rest of them. But please stick to the sponsors because
I'm a 4.8.
They make this happen.
I'm a 4.8.
Yeah, you're a 4.8.
I'm a 4.8. All right, so starting with 5x5 Brewing Company, Battleborn, Texas-made veteran brewing company based in Mission, Texas. Co-founded by Army vet George Rice with beers like the 40mm Stout, Burnett Bombshell, and Foo Bars. No surprise, this brewery is taking over the Texas market completely. Ask your local bar, restaurant, or grocer to start carrying 5x5 Brewing Company today. You can reach out to them at 5x5brewingcompany.com, facebook.com/5x5 brewing. Their phone number is 956-445-5421, or you can email them at info@5x5brewing.com. Yes. And next, and this is the last of our 5x5, so we are heading to Mission soon.
Yeah, we pre-gamed with 5x5.
Really sad. We've never gotten this low. This is like running out of ranch dressing in our house, by the way.
Sacrilege.
Next, we have OMOG Construction with Marine vet Seth Knox and Matt Anders, general contractor servicing the greater Houston, Texas area with a focus on concrete. No job too big or too small, from residential to commercial and industrial foundations and pads. OMOG Construction has you covered. You can go to their website, that is omogco.com, facebook.com/omogco, or Instagram, omogco.
That's Omaco. Stands for One Mexican, One Hueto. If you don't know, Hueto is Spanish slang for white dude.
Amogco.
So our next sponsor is Quick Start Mortgage Group, powered by U Mortgage and owned by Nathan Einkorn, who's a proud member of the Vetted VA. You can get a hold of them at quickstartmortgagegroup.com. In Einkorn, that's NEINKORN.
In the Einkorn.
At umortgage.com. 720-980-9988. Facebook at Quick Start Mortgage Group, or Instagram at Colorado Mortgage Brokers. It's the convenience of an online vendor, only with better rates, dedicated staff, a highly trained mortgage brokers to make sure your mortgage process goes smoothly.
Ooh.
And service is guaranteed because Nathan's a bad motherfucker.
Hey, you know what? I'm married to JD. Service always guaranteed.
60% of the time, I finish every time.
60%.
And then my favorite business magazine, mainly because I've been featured in it like 3 times, but Shift Advanced Life Design magazine.
Oh my God.
Found and edited by Robert Garcia, the doctor himself. He was our very first guest we ever had on Southpaw's Tales from the Barstool. The entire staff is by active duty, reserve, guard, and veteran Air Force. So everybody that works there is Air Force, which means it's fucking badass. But you can get some really cool business advice, interviews, and more there. You go to shiftlifedesign.com. And of course, we can't forget we lost our
What? Knucklehead Media.
yeah, we lost. Oh, there it is.
Yes.
I lost my tab for a second there.
Editing and distribution is always by Knucklehead Media Group at knucklehead.agency. You can get a hold of them on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram at knuckleheadmg. It's down at the bottom if you can see it.
Yeah. You had it right there too.
It's right there.
So you didn't have to like look around the camera.
Oh, I'm like looking around
it's
the
on
camera.
your it's on your sheet.
I'm not happy.
It's
I'm
on
not
the
doing
cheat
a
sheet.
dance. I'm trying to see around the camera.
So just a quick reminder as we move forward, if you are watching live via Facebook, go to streamyard.com/Facebook real quick. Give them permission to see your name. That way, all we can see is, I'll show you here. All we can see is Facebook user. We can't see a profile or anything. So we don't know who's talking to us and who to refer to. So
we have both of us need to owe y'all an apology. So I literally like scratched my eye. So I had a corneal abrasion and my eye was almost
she scratched
completely,
the shit out of her eye.
Yeah, I almost completely swelled shut. So we had to cancel a couple weeks ago. And then last week we had to cancel because JD like was on death's door. Like he wound up calling into work and he never calls into work. So if he calls into work, I mean, I was like, is it snowing outside? Hell, his obviously frozen over.
It was just vomiting inside everywhere. It was bad.
What?
So we're back at it.
What do you mean vomiting everywhere? Like from all of your orifices?
I threw up in my
your
pants from my ass.
Got it. Yeah.
So
I'm
I'm
not wiping your ass anymore.
Before we get started, Eric Ranks is there. If you don't know who this guy is, you need to go find him. Look for 22 Salute Vodka. He's actually sending us some. We met a long time ago in a veteran entrepreneurial group.
I like vodka. I like
martinis. But they have it's filtered 22 times, and it's symbolic of the 22 veteran suicides daily. I've been wanting to get him on the show for a while. Finally got to talk to him today. So we're going to be scheduling that. So he owns 22 Salute Vodka. They'll be coming out with some other things soon, but I'll let him talk about that. So
that is so ironic that your vodka has been filtered 22 times. I haven't been filtered at all. So it's nice to know that someone is picking up the slack out there. So I appreciate it.
So before we get into our personal reviews of Amazon stuff, I don't know if you've ever seen or read any of the reviews of Haribo sugar-free gummy bears.
Oh, no.
I'm going to read one, maybe two, if I can get through them. And we'll see how that goes, because you'll see exactly what I'm talking about here in just a second. But so this is the Haribo sugar-free gummy bears, and this is an Amazon review. Jason Ellenberg.
Wait, you already called it shitting medicine. Yeah.
So, and I'm going to read this quote directly. So to preface this, I will state that it is not good to upset anyone in the military supply network. This is especially true for a supply NCO or non-commissioned officer who can be both creative and vindictive to those who earn his ire. I didn't even realize that this was a military one. Just coincidence. One of my biggest pet peeves was troopies who walked into my supply room and decided to go through things on my counter or desk. It is for this reason that I purchased 2 bags of these sweet little revenge snacks. I briefed my minions that morning that snacks were to be unsullied by their hands. I told them that I would know and it would not go unpunished by both myself and higher powers. They thought I was joking, but decided to not test my authority before my eyes. With that said, I placed the bowl on the back part of the counter, just in reach of anybody loitering inside my supply room. The rules were posted for all to see when they came in, so they were warned. A large sign said, "If you touch my stuff, you will be punished." They decided to test me, I guess. On this weekend, We were set to do general cleaning and maintenance within the battalion, so my desk was rather busy. I was in and out.
Is this a novel? What
Holy
is this?
shit! I didn't realize that it was this long.
Oh my god! Give me another.
God damn it!
Give me another review. That is.
So
you're reading a novel. Go skip to the next one.
So thanks. I should have prepared a little more. Where's a good one?
There's another.
Okay,
novel.
you know what? I'm not gonna waste.
Like,
I'm not gonna waste any more time on that. But please take your time.
Heck
Go
no,
check out
I'm
the
gonna find
review.
a funny one. You go ahead. Go ahead and talk. Don't huff and puff at me.
I'm not huffing and
Like a
puffing, but
child.
you're talking over me. But yeah, take your time. Go and look at the Haribo reviews. It's hilarious. Just like before I even started, Jeremy was saying that it's shitting medicine, which is exactly what it is. While she's looking one up, I'm gonna go ahead and give you an honest review of stuff that I've ordered on Amazon before, because that's what tonight's episode is all about. We want you to put your reviews of things that you've ordered. Let's see, like the most recent thing I ordered. We're doing a 1920s Great Gatsby themed murder mystery party this weekend, and we've invited a bunch of our friends over for that. And of course, we all ordered costumes. I ordered a 3-piece suit, just a little Amazon $100 special. The material seems like it's really good, but they sent me the wrong side. They sent me a medium, and I couldn't even get my hand through the sleeve hole on the initial one. And then I ordered another one, and it came like 3 days late, so it barely got it in time to make sure that it fit. So if it wouldn't have fit the second time around,
he would have been in trouble.
Then yeah, I wouldn't have had a costume for that. So the quality seems good, but they definitely don't pay attention to what the hell they're shipping you, because they ship it to Amazon, then Amazon ships it to you. So it was definitely their fault to start.
Okay, here's a couple of quick reviews for the Harborough sugar-free ones on Amazon. One guy said, I ate 6 of these to aid along in my digestion. I figured it was tastier way of getting rid of a week's worth of backup. I may as well have swallowed a nuclear bomb and topped it off with an enema. The good news is my digestive system is back on track. The bad news is I will be purchasing a new toilet. 1 out of 5 stars.
1 out of 5.
Next guy said, these things are delicious, but they make my ass sound like Chewbacca.
Oh.
That's
So Jeremy says about
fun.
my sleeve. He asked if I tried fisting it to loosen it up. Yeah, I even spit on it. It just didn't work.
Okay, and this one said, I bought them on a dare that would prove to mark the end of my already quivering gastric system. Now, I want to walk you through what happens when a human being consumes this modern day edible chemical weapon. Step 1, when you bite into that gummy piece of laxative, you will experience the same level of taste and enjoyment comparable to eating that of a regular God-fearing gummy bear. Step 2, after about 20 to 30 minutes, you will feel a severe rumbling in the abdominal area, not unlike Beelzebub blowing his horn from the depths of hell. Step 3, not only will your rectum resemble Niagara Falls, you will be forced to contemplate the very purpose of life itself. 1 out of 5 stars. Death in a bag. That's what he put on.
Death in a bag.
Death in a bag. It's really funny.
Yeah. So if you get bored at work or you're sitting on the can and you're scrolling through, just go Google the Haribo sugar-free gummy bear reviews. You will not regret it. Especially if you're stuck on the can for a while, because it's just good shit.
Yeah, this guy said, a delicious treat that should be enjoyed only after the following preparations have been made. Make sure it's Friday and cancel all weekend plans for good measure.
Exactly.
But he gave it 5 out of 5 stars.
All right, so while you get back to your Amazon, I'll go ahead and give another review. So I ordered recently a new shower head, because ours was just time to replace it. So I got a Razime, that's Razime 10-inch rainfall shower head. It was under $100. It came with the big square rainfall one, where it literally feels like you're standing in the rain, and it has a second adjustable
for the ladies.
head. Yeah, it's for the ladies. It's got It's got a sprayer on there that will take fucking paint off of a tank.
I'm pretty sure its name is No.
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 Uh,
It shoots like across the room.
I got it because it had such like high reviews on Amazon with thousands of reviews, and I was not led astray. Love it. It was great. Kat doesn't like it because it's like really high and she can't adjust it.
1, 2. I like a little more pressure with when I'm washing my hair because I have very thick hair and it's hard to get all the shampoo out. Number 3, it's corpus. The water isn't great, so it keeps clogging them up. The good thing is they're rubber, so it's like pinching like 47 different nipples to get the calcifications out of each.
I will never complain about pinching 47 different nipples.
Then you do it next time, because every time I have to go in there and pinchy, like tune in Tokyo every single time.
Let's see. I don't know who this is because we have several people that listed as Facebook user, but sounds tempting. We ordered sheets from Amazon. We received a box in our box and still had the return label on it from the lady who returned it with the return letter unopened.
No, that's funny.
Ooh.
That's terrible. Terrible.
And then Casey says, "Hey, losers."
Oh, hey, bitches.
Hey, get fucked.
So we did recently make it's several purchases. There was 1, 2, 3, 4 inflatable dinosaur costumes. JD's sister turned 50.
87.
She turned 50, and for her 50th birthday, all she wanted was for us to all get inflatable dinosaur costumes and like do crazy things like play cards, go fishing, have a dance party in the middle of a cul-de-sac, which we totally did. It was awesome. And they were amazing. So JD and I, everyone's getting like T-Rexes, obviously, because that's
everybody gets T-Rexes or Velociraptors for the inflatables.
Yeah. So JD and I decide, okay, 1, Nolan had a costume where it was a man like riding a dinosaur of Velociraptors, which was hilarious. So he was like the wrangler of all of us. And then JD and I got Triceratopses. It was awesome. It was so cool. I know that there was one concern with Daniels and someone else's. They wound up having to switch. Like one of them was like there were different brands of T-Rexes, but where the window was, it was too short for Daniel and it was too tall for the other person. So they like swap ski. That was it. That's like my biggest complaint on them was you got to pay attention to where the window is, because if you're tall, you're not gonna be able to see out of it. So just words wise.
My favorite thing,
I didn't have that problem.
My favorite thing about the Triceratops one, besides being something different than what everybody else had, is that the arms stay inflated the entire time. So I have my hands inside the inflatable, so I'm sitting there drinking a beer inside.
Yeah. I had my hands inside drinking, and I'm like waving. I could move my tail with my hand. Yeah, so I'm like surrounded. It was like awesome. I loved it so much.
Let's see. The next thing that we ordered, I ordered this back in December. It's Rottay, Rottay ice cubes. It's a gigantic, like the big fucking ice cubes you get at for bars for whiskey, and then the big spheres. Both happy and unhappy with this. The cubes, the mold for that's really awesome. It's silicone, so it's easy to push the ice out. Big chunks. It's like 2.5 inches cubed, which is pretty nice, hefty chunk of ice. The spheres though were way smaller than what the pictures made them appear, and they're a pain in the ass to get out of the mold. So don't really use those as much. But for the price, I think it was like $14 for both sets, and the construction quality was good, but. Yeah, the spheres sucked.
They work, yeah.
Cube's good.
But they work. Jeremy says, too bad you didn't get a 2-person costume, kind of like
a human centipede.
I want to be the front.
I already called it.
I'm front.
I already called heads.
I'm front. Okay. I am not giving a review on this. I want to show y'all a picture of something I bought on Amazon for JD for Christmas.
What, are you going to walk around and hold it up to camera?
Yeah, I totally am. I was going to put this in a stocking, and then I thought if he opens this up in front of the kids, it would be really, really bad. So I'm gonna bring it up to y'all. Hold on.
So those of you that aren't watching and are listening, once she shows everybody in the audience, then she can tell you what it is. It's my dick socks. What's funny about these dick socks is I was wearing them in the mall. We took the kids to the mall and just gave them a budget so they could do a little bit of personal shopping. And you know, in the middle of the walkway, there's all those kiosks with all the people yelling at you, trying to sell you shit. Well, there was this one kid trying to sell me shit to clean my shoes. And I was wearing some white shell top Adidas. And I'm like, you know what? These things need to be cleaned. Completely forgot I was wearing these dick socks, and I pull up my pant leg enough for this kid, and he just sees this huge wang in my sock, and
it was awesome.
I couldn't do anything but laugh.
It was awesome. It's awesome.
8 out of 5 stars. It was definitely good times.
So I'm like going through here and I'm trying to like pinpoint. Okay, so one of the things I purchased, as you can see, this band here, this buffalo plaid band. So this buffalo plaid, I actually bought a set with like 10 different bands, and so I get to change them to match my outfit and stuff. So they go on my Samsung watch. I got a free Samsung watch. And I'm not going to go into details about it, but I got a free Samsung watch and it's a good one. But the band that it came with was like leather. It was really masculine and it, you know, nope, it wasn't for me. So I bought the 10-pack and there's 3 different kinds of buffalo plaid. Some of them are sparkly. So I get to like mix and match, and yeah, love them. They're super comfortable. And the good thing is, like, if you work in a hospital and you can't have anything like on your wrist, you can actually use it on the upper portion of your arm just as good. So like our NICU has rules against having things below the elbow. So you have to actually like put it up your arm when you're at bedside. Just in case you needed to know.
So those of you that are just tuning in, because I see the numbers changing up on the screen here, we are talking about things that we've ordered off of Amazon. We're giving them good, bad, or otherwise reviews, honest, you know, and a little bit of stories behind them. We want to see your stuff in the comments as well, of stuff that you've ordered that you think we might be interested in, either as a recommendation or a warning. So put your stuff in the comments. We'll try to read what we can on the air. Jeremy says the beard always goes in back, talking about the
exactly. It's a booty tickler.
So just like I told Casey, get fucked.
No.
So anybody that knows us knows that Halloween is our jam. It's our Super Bowl. It's our 4th of July.
Halloween one.
It's well, since animatronics and everything are sold at all the big box stores now, and it's a lot easier for people to get them. We're kind of having to build our own stuff and not but we ordered a bunch of synchronous motors. They're also called reindeer motors, and it's a way that you can build your own animatronics without spending tons and tons and tons of cash. And it was only like what, $25 or something like that
for a lot of them. Yeah,
for like a 6-pack of them. They come with all the wiring. I would give them probably 4 out of 5 stars. The frame of them are kind of cheaply built. Where it's crimped together and not welded together, so it'll fall apart.
We used on the baby.
Yeah.
So the baby was supposed to spin, and it's hanging upside down, and it didn't work very long before it burned out. So
no, it didn't burn out. It fell.
Well, yeah,
it fell apart because it's crimped instead of welded. So
yeah, whatever he said.
I think that's just
I don't care. It didn't work. So it didn't even last until the night started. So that's frustrating because, man, you wanted to hold out. But on that of us building our own animatronics, so. Not this year at Halloween, but last year at Halloween, I had used like the spray foam and on cardboard and like painted it and put lights in it and stuff. And I made my own like fire that goes underneath our cauldron. So I did that from things I got at like Home Depot. It was cheap to make. It was super easy and it looks badass. So I was so impressed with myself. So this year I thought I'm going to get a freaking bubbling ass lit up cauldron. So I got a large cauldron. And I put green lights in the bottom and a plastic bowl on the inside, filled it with water. And on Amazon, I bought this 6-head ultrasonic mister. It's like an atomizer. So you plug it in. As soon as it's submerged, it starts like vibrating them and heating up the water, and it turns it into mist. And I will give it a 5 out of 5 star. The only problem with it is when the water level is high, it kind of like squirts water everywhere.
You get like a little mini Vegas water show out of it.
Yeah. So, and then you do have to fill it back up as it goes, but it automatically shuts off when the water level's too low, so you know instantly when it needs it. But it lasted. That water lasted a very long time.
It lasted it works so well that we're considering getting rid of all of our industrial fog machines
and getting
and going with just
atomizers.
these.
They make like 12 head atomizers, like double the size of what we got. And what we got was like the mist was spewing over the sides of the cauldron and onto the ground below. It was a beautiful sight. It was exactly what I was hoping for.
We figured if we got like 4 of the 12 head ones, we can cover our entire front yard with like a low laying fog.
Head drink.
Excuse me while I drink.
So
Jeremy brought up something that he had ordered. He ordered that crazy turbofan shower head off TikTok last year and was surprised how good it actually works. It just took forever because it was coming from Wuhan, China.
See, that's what we should have gotten.
I have no idea. I don't have TikTok, so.
I don't either, but the turbofan shower head sounds real nice.
He said 3 out of 5 or 3.5 stars.
Oh, that's not good.
That's like, that's lower
than
that's
JD.
just lower. That's just a little lower than me.
That's lower than JD. Come on, turbofan shower head, step it up.
So we'd love to go camping.
Didn't you?
We go. No, I didn't.
Okay, go.
As I said,
go.
We love camping, and we're close to the beach. If you go to the beach here, everybody has canopies. Just the big, quick folding canopies. I ordered one for us for camping, and it is by far the best investment I've made as far as outdoor stuff in a long time.
It came with the wrong panels. Are you talking about that one? Oh,
I ordered those panels separately.
Still had the wrong panels. Oh, I'm not allowed to talk during your reviews. I own that shit too,
Interrupting me.
You're
But
not even
it's a
You're not even talking,
COBIZI. That's Cobizi, I guess. But it's a 10 by 10 outdoor canopy. The frame has a really hard powder coat on it. You can actually hang off of it. Like, it is heavy duty. You're going to spend a little bit extra money on it. It was a little over $200, but unlike if you live down here with all the wind and shit, you're going to spend $200 a year on canopies because they keep blowing off or wind keeps snapping them. And so you definitely want to go with something that's going to last a little longer. So this Cobizi 10 by 10, highly, highly, highly recommend it. 6 out of 5 stars.
That's not a thing.
It is. It's 118%.
So that is not where I thought you were going when you were talking about camping, and then went to beach, which we don't go camping on the beach. So
not camping on the beach, just camping or the beach.
Okay. So when we went camping, we go floating the river every year, and I've bought several inner tubes through the years for our camping trips. So just in general, Intex, INTEX, that brand, killer. They're real good. Everything else, it's not that great.
Which one are the Intex ones?
That's some of the ones we got are the Intex.
Oh, yeah.
So Intex is just a good brand. I know they sell them at Academy also. We bought them on Amazon. They're pretty good. They're pretty darn good.
It's a thicker rubber that lasts a lot longer.
It really does. It's made for floating the river. It also has the netting on the bottom so the kids can sit in there and they don't like fall through. Yeah, you can keep trash in there. And then we got a 2-seater so that Nolan and my niece could ride together this past year, and they had a cooler in between them. You know what that means? We had servants. We used our kids for
servants
coolers.
Are great.
We're like, here and mommy her medicine. It was awesome. It was great.
Oh, I got a question. Okay.
A question?
Is this something that I ordered? But I ordered it for you, so I would like to get your opinion on the purchase. But the mustard yellow vintage that 50s dress, that mustard yellow one that I got you.
I love the dress. It comes with like a sash that you can use as a belt. I used it as a belt, but I also used it as like a hair thing because the headband you got me, did you get that on Amazon also?
Yes.
The headband broke very quickly. It snapped in half. So headband, bad review, terrible. The dress was awesome. I prefer the pencil dress, but for like a flared out dress, it was really.
So if you're looking for a 50s style retro cocktail dress. It's a top dress women's vintage polka. Is what you can look up on Amazon, and there's like 50 different color options, bunch of different sizing options. The way I ordered it for her is I just read the reviews, and there were girls that put their height and their weight, so it was real easy to find something similar.
You know my weights?
Yeah, you tell me your weight all the time.
Because I'm fat.
You're not fucking fat. Shut your fucking face.
My fat fucking face? Is that what you just
No,
said?
your
Did
face.
you tell me to shut my fat face?
But yeah, so that top dress women's vintage polka dress, I it looked great on her. The
Thanks.
I think the fat or the
I'm fat.
the fabric or the quality of the stitching, however you want to call it.
Yeah, it was good. It's really pretty. It's very comfortable. I loved it.
Very
it
affordable.
Was so cute.
It was extremely affordable.
So cute. So my next on my review. Okay, so there is several like scrunchy butt workout pants. Like you see them on TikTok and everything. Some of them are like the netting almost like where it's like a gray with like a netting over and everything. Girls who are out there, you've seen them. They're all over these videos, and I'm gonna tell you this: like I have not worn them to work out, and this is why I put them on, and they feel like they're pinching my legs. Like there's something about that netting and everything that like pulls together. Yeah, I don't like them. I can't even wear them to the gym because they're so uncomfortable. The other scrunchy butt ones, they're comfortable. However, where the waistline sits, it gives you like a little pooch. Like it pushes your pooch down even more, which is not appealing. So if you're gonna wear a shirt over it that like covers your belly, great. They're awesome. Like they don't like when you do squats and stuff, you can't see through them, which is a very important thing when you're working out. But
I hate that.
If you're gonna wear a crop top with them and you got a little pooch or
what do you call it? A fupa?
If you got fupa,
there's no M in it. It's fupa.
If you got a little fupa, you don't want to wear those pants, sweetie. No, they're gonna make your fupa look like it's got cousins in there, or twins, or it's like
Ugh.
procreating. Like it's just not.
That's
it's not good.
horrible.
It's not good. It's not good. But are they comfortable? Yeah. And if you're wearing a t-shirt and it covers your fupa anyway, who cares?
Fupa. So what's the M stand for?
So like a 2 out of 5 stars. Motherfucking. Motherfucking. So what is it? So a fupa. So it's fat
upper pussy area.
Fat upper motherfucking pussy area. I like it. I'm making that a thing.
You're going all Sam Jackson with it.
I'm making that a thing. I like that. That is my new favorite thing. Here on Southpaw's Tales from the Barstool, your motherfucking foompa.
So we both I ordered you these for Christmas, and I recently got me some. I know that we discussed an issue with them, which I'll bring up in a second.
Yes.
But I've changed my mind since we've been on the air.
Yeah.
So I ordered for her for Christmas some Beats Solo 3 headphones for working out. Recently got me some. She absolutely loves hers. So I'm like, fuck it, I need to get me some because she loved them. But one complaint she had was
they're too small on the ears. Like, okay, I can't wear earrings with them. They'll smash my earrings on there, which is fine. I don't usually wear earrings working out anyway, but it seems like they barely fit my ears. And it's not like I have big ears. And I'm glad Pogo's not watching because he might disagree. But I do not have big ears and they feel so small, like they're cramping my ears. And I'm like, that's my one thing. So like occasionally you'll see me, but it's not uncomfortable. And actually they stay on when I'm running and shit. I love them so much. I just wish they were just a schmutzen wider. That's it.
Completely agreed with you about that, about wanting them to cover my ears.
You have big ears. So.
I have perfectly adequately sized ears.
Adequate.
But yeah, I was thinking of the same thing about how I wanted them to cover my ears, much like these, until I started wearing these and remembered how much
your ears sweat. In these
how hot it is. So now I'm like,
true.
no, I actually like the fact that they sit on the ears. They're nice and cushioned.
Well, it's hard to tell.
And they
if my
still
ears,
block everything out.
It's hard to tell if my ears sweat in those things. I only wear them at the gym, so I'm sweating anyway. I don't know. I mean, I think I've worn them around the house like cleaning, but I don't know.
I don't think you have. I think you just wore them at the gym. That's the only place I wear them.
So so I have a question. So we bought something together a couple of years ago for the 21. Oh, is that your turn?
No.
Oh, okay. You huffed and puffed. So
no,
we bought Christmas. It was for the ugly. We had a Christmas party for his work friends and stuff, and we had like an ugly sweater party. So JD got one that said
the Feliz Navidad, putos.
and mine said, "I'm so nice. Santa came twice." So
I'm Santa.
Okay, don't do that noise. Ew. Like, okay, I'm out. For that reason, I'm out. Okay, that was easy. Next question. So, my question to you is, did you like your sweater? Because you haven't worn it since. That was 2 years ago.
I did. Well,
Well,
I
here
worked
now.
all fucking December, so I never had a chance to wear it this year.
You did not work every day of December.
Damn near.
That,
Well, that and it was also 90 fucking degrees this December
that's
too,
true.
except for the days I worked and it was cold as shit. Hey, Frank just popped in
I
and
wore
said howdy,
mine.
folks.
I wore mine this year. So,
No, I would have loved to wear mine. I got a couple things that I'd like to wear more often. Just weather and work pending.
those holy underwear, get them
God damn.
back out.
So those of you who haven't heard this story yet,
Oh no.
this fucking bitch right here.
Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, please go on.
Oh, I'm
Can
gonna go on.
Can someone record this so that my next husband can hear? Like,
I think it's
in
recording right now.
comparison, how great he is compared to my first husband.
So I kept throwing away this pair of underwear that had, or I threw away this pair of underwear that had holes in it, which you do when your underwear gets holes in it, you throw it away. Well, over the course of time, I'm like getting pissed off because I think that all my fucking underwear is falling apart at the same time. Come to find out, this fucking bitch over here, yeah, I said it again. She was pulling it out of the trash, folding them up and putting them back in my underwear drawer
For like 6 months.
for like 6 months. And I'm just getting angry that I'm throwing away so many pair of underwears. No, it was the same fucking
That's
pair
awesome.
over and over
Until
and
one
over.
day I was on the toilet and he's putting those fucking Johnnies back on. And I'm dying laughing. And he's like, son of a bitch. Like, are these the same fucking ones or are all of my underwear holy? And I'm just dying. He's like, what's so funny? And I was like, no, they're the same fucking pair. I told his mom about it. Our son was in on it. It was hilarious. He'd be like, Dad's throwing away underwear again. I'm like, shit, distract him. It was awesome.
So that being said, those of you who are great with revenge that won't get me divorced, private message me.
You don't think that you, like, in any way deserved that?
No.
Really? Really?
Yeah, I don't deserve that. No man deserves that.
What is the word that you said for like 3 years? Irregardless.
Irregardless.
So I would say regardless. You go irregardless. And I'm like, regardless. And I'd move on with my story. Years. Legitimately years. One day. I'm exhausted. I'm drunk. I don't know what I am. But I said, irregardless. And he's like, you're so fucking stupid. It's regardless. And
I
I'm like,
conditioned her for years
that mother.
to say it wrong.
So
That is
yeah,
dedication.
You deserve the holy underwear.
I
over
did not
6 months.
deserve
Oh yeah, you totally deserved holy underwear over 6 months.
So back to the reviews. Our youngest son recently decided he wanted to be in baseball this year, so we got him in a coach pitch. So I ordered him a few things because we needed stuff. We needed bats, and I got him a tee, even though he's in coach pitch, just a tee, just so we can practice his form. I also got him found a pitching machine. It's Franklin Sports MLB Kids electronic pitching machine. It was like $42 or something like that. Holds up to 9 balls, comes with 6. They're not actual baseballs, but they're the same dimensions. They're like a heavy plastic, so he can hit them in the backyard and not knock out my window. But it's really good just for the hand-eye coordination. And for $42, I did not expect him to throw the balls as fast and hard as they did. And I actually had some fun with it at the practice field, sitting there.
I can see that. He gets more practice than Nolan.
So yeah, if you have kids that are in baseball and you're looking for something to help them out, message me. I'll get that information to you for that.
Mrs. Fluffy Titties said, LOL, we have the opposite problem here. I throw them out and he grabs them out. I learned to rip them apart and put them in the trash. So JD learned his lesson. And now when he has holy undies,
I shred them now.
He shreds them and throws them away. So he is doing that exact same thing. He has learned his lesson. So moving on. So the next thing I want to talk about, like I'm just gonna do generalized. So for all you women out there, so I do buy clothes on Amazon. Occasionally JD does not. Usually he does not buy shoes or clothes on Amazon because he's like, what if it doesn't fit? And I totally get that. So what I do as a rule on Amazon is I will go through every fucking comment until I can find someone who is my weight and my height.
The same thing I do with that dress.
And who says that they have thick thighs. Because usually
Save lives.
Then I know that it's gonna fit me. So for the most part, I mean, so this is the biggest problem I have with ordering clothes on Amazon. It doesn't really, when they're reviewing, they don't usually talk about the length of shirts. I'm 5 foot. I am 5 fucking foot. If a shirt is long, it is like a dress on me. So there are a few that I've bought where I literally have to tie them up or I just give them away because they're way too long on me. So that is a problem. And it's probably just me and other like 5 foot nothing people. But yeah, it sucks. It sucks.
That's why I like, especially like long sleeve shirts. I can't order them online. I have to. That's one of the few things I'll actually try on in a store because I have like caveman arms that are disproportionately long for my body.
Ape arms?
Yeah.
You have ape arms. Oh
like my
God.
wingspan is longer than my height, like by several inches easily. And yeah, so
There's
which
nothing more
sucks
I like than
because
2 extra inches.
I'm sorry.
It's a gift that keeps on giving.
What's his name? I'll kick his ass.
but
like, yeah, like so I either have the option of buying like an XL, which I swim in, but the sleeves are the right length, or buying a large, which fits my torso right, and then just having to roll the sleeves up a little bit because they don't go all the way down. So that's why I can't order them online because it's just not gonna happen.
Because you're a chimpanzee.
So this isn't an Amazon review, but since we do have the founder and CEO of Crowns Ready to Eat watching right now, Mr. Frank.
Oh, hey.
Go to crownsreadytoeat.com. We've had him on the show before.
Honest review. Here we go.
Honest review.
I usually don't like white chocolate. You know this about me. Dark chocolate, love it. Milk chocolate, white chocolate, I'm out. No, I ate the whole gosh darn crayon that JD gave me, and I drew a pretty picture before I did.
So yes, Crowns Ready to Eat is actually the very first edible crown that you can actually draw with. So you can actually color on paper with this. There's 5 different colors for each branch of the military, but it's a high quality Belgian white chocolate. It's just not some crap.
Like a regular white chocolate. Like it's not. It's really
you're not
good.
buying something off the dollar store shelf. There, it's high quality.
Where do you buy your white chocolate? Maybe that's why I don't like it.
Don't you fucking worry about my white chocolate. They call me white chocolate. None of the color, but all the flavor.
I call you clear chocolate. There's a difference.
Clear
chocolate.
But yeah, so make sure you go to crownsreadytoeat.com. Check that out. It's veteran owned, veteran operated. I think from what I understand, the entire board is all veterans. So
all veterans all the time.
Oh yeah.
Some good shit. So over the years, so we work out, obviously. We've talked about it once or twice, but we're not gonna like dig your head in it like people.
Have you tried CrossFit?
Yeah. But we have tried different like energy drink mixtures, like pre-workout mixtures, protein shakes, and that we've ordered on Amazon. Not a great way. It can be hit or miss. So just to refresh JD's memory, we had the Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
That one was good.
The Fruity Pebbles.
That one was good till about halfway through it, and then you just get so tired of that. And I love
huge.
Fruity Pebbles.
The problem is the container for the Fruity Pebble one was massive. So by the time we got through half of it, kind of burn out on Fruity Pebbles, but it didn't taste like Fruity Pebbles. You're damn right. So 5 out of 5 stars with that one. And it was actually filling where I wasn't starving by lunch, which sometimes happens, because it's okay. Sometimes it's a meal replacement for me. Don't judge. Okay. It happens. But that is by Dymatize. Okay. So it's DYMATIZE ISO. So it's the ISO 100. It's a hydrogenized protein powder, and it tastes
It tastes
it tastes like Fruity
if you had
Pebbles.
Fruity Pebbles and you drank the milk
It
afterwards,
tastes
that's what it's
it
like.
tastes like Fruity
And
Pebbles. It's got
It does fill you up without making you feel like, oh, like,
yeah.
ugh,
And
like some of them
it's
do.
25 grams protein. I mean, it's pretty high. The Fruity Pebble one or the Cinnamon Toast Crunch one was pretty good. We've had the Amino Energies. That's kind of like our go-to when we do
Eh,
they don't really give you energy. They're
They
supposed to help
don't.
you burn fat,
It's supposed to be like a pre-workout thing. I
help you
didn't.
recover, and
Yeah, I didn't feel
I didn't feel a
pre-workout.
difference. They were delicious. Like we got the watermelon one, and the watermelon ones taste good, but
There was one we ordered that was bad. Which one was that one?
the orange tasted okay, the orange one to me, if you've ever, women out there, if you've ever been pregnant and you have to drink that stuff to see if you have gestational diabetes, it tastes like that. It was not pleasant. I know I just made it sound awesome. It's not. I wanted to puke. But I'm not a big orange person, so I thought maybe you liked it. I didn't like it, so I never bought it again.
So I'm gonna do kind of a just like you did with that one. I'm gonna do a blanket review.
Cool.
Again, going back to Halloween, I like making a lot of our own stuff, including a lot of the lighting effects. Just in general, and I found this out the hard way. Read the descriptions of the lights very, very, very thoroughly. Don't go by the pictures that they use, which I know.
There's same thing with the smoke machines. Remember, like the
And-
atomizers. You got to watch the videos.
And not only that, but go through the reviews. There was a lot of the like the multicolor LEDs with the remotes and stuff that looked like they would be great. They looked like full size lights. They had the full size screw on it, but it was like just a really tiny light. Didn't light anything up. Couldn't see it, especially outside with other lighting around it. So it was just be very careful. But some of the light strands that I got, like the outdoor plastic ones that look like Edison bulbs, were phenomenal, to the point where I had to like dust them with spray paint to dull them out because they were so bright. So just in general, if you're going to order lights on Amazon, do your research before you spend the money, because otherwise you're just going to waste it.
Yeah,
What you
I
got
could
there?
see that. Oh no, not that. I was looking at like purchasing more because our forks and spoons and shit keep going missing.
I think our kids been throwing away our forks.
I think so. So I was literally pulling that up while you were talking. Sorry, my bad. ADHD. And but JD bought me our plate sets from Amazon, and they are absolutely gorgeous. So like on one side they're like a powder blue, and on the other side there's these intricate like hand painted gray like floral designs that go around the plate. Very southern chic. Of course, that's going to kind of go out the window soon. So JD and I have decided to really lean into our obsession. Is that what you'd call it? It's not even really a healthy obsession anymore. Obsession of Halloween.
It's a lifestyle.
We have decided to lean into it and kind of. So Deegan had a birthday party and invited 8 friends, and 9 showed up. Figure that one out. So we had 10 13-year-olds in our house, and they were very trepidatious about walking in the front door. And finally, one of the moms is like, "Oh, I'm glad he went in." And I was like, "Why are these kids acting like that?" She's like, "Because your house on Halloween, they're terrified. They think they're going to walk in and be attacked by something." And I was like, "Oh my God."
Nothing makes you feel warmer inside than knowing that kids are scared of you year round.
I would love to do our house like old Victorian Gothic style. So JD and I were like laying in bed one morning, we're talking and getting up for the day. And I was like, okay, don't be mad, Kay, because we just spent a fortune
and
designing and painting this whole house to
let
farmhouse
me stop you right there.
chic.
Anytime you start any conversation with "don't be mad, Kay," 99.9% of the time it ends up with me being mad. Okay.
Yeah. So we just spent a fortune, like after we had to, redo the house because of the flood. We spent a fortune in paint and everything, decorations to redo it,
and flooring,
and to do it, and to like Chip and Joanna Gaines like had butt sex in our house. Like it looks like crazy farmhouse chic.
Joanna Gaines squirted all over our downstairs.
Yeah, she did. I know that bitch was a squirter. So yeah. So now we've decided and made the decision that we're just gonna lean into this Halloween thing and just turn it into a lifestyle.
Yeah, our entire house is gonna be turned into Halloween shit. It's gonna look like Rob Zombie threw up in our house. It's gonna be awesome.
No, it's gonna look like a chic Beetlejuice. I hate to say
Have you seen his house?
I don't know why I went to Beetlejuice in my fucking brain. It's gonna look like the Addams Family, but like clean.
Yeah. Only fake cobwebs, not real ones.
Exactly. If there's a real one, it just adds to the aesthetic.
It's the ambiance.
As long as there's no spiders there, I don't go. It's true. A spider web is fine. Spiders, I'm fucking out.
That being said, if you have anything that looks Victorian and Gothic that you're trying to get rid of,
yeah,
we'll take it off your hands
and we'll show it on the show and give you credit for it.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have to completely redo this back here. To everything's gonna get redone. Every fucking thing's gonna get redone.
So Sarah says you don't have to clean anymore because the cobwebs
done. That's even
Fact.
better.
And then Facebook user says Joanna Gaines is a squirter.
I mean, aren't we all?
And then somebody else says, good thing you don't intend to ever sell it.
That's got to be my parents.
Yeah.
That's gonna be. I'm calling it. I'm calling it. That's my parents.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. So our thought. So this is the thing. We've talked about putting in a pool. Okay. Have we decided on it? No, because they're freaking expensive. But we do have a lot of equity in the house. Anyway, but if we happen to come up on a lot of money, we're gonna fucking put in a pool. So
we won't tell anybody we win the lottery, but there'll be signs.
Hey, babe. Can we just put in a coffin-shaped pool, and instead of painting the bottom blue, we paint it red so it looks like a pool of blood in the coffin-shaped pool? And he goes, awesome, but no, because that's the one thing we can't fix if we ever did want to sell the house. And I was like, damn.
That the Victorian Gothic permanent fixtures will be easy to sell. You just got to paint it for somebody's aesthetic. Go with your neutrals at that point, but because it's going to be wainscoting, corbels.
We don't want to turn it into a niche. We don't want it to look Halloween. We want it to look Gothic, Victorian, classy,
like
but
the true,
still Gothic.
And then the decor will be Halloween, but the rest of it will be classy, to where it actually adds a value to the house, or at least keeps the value the same.
Sure. I didn't even care about that.
I do. So let's get back to the Amazon. Going back to our camping thing, I ordered a new tent for last year's camping trip on the river. And it's a Wenzel, that's Wenzel, Klondike 8-person water-resistant tent. I would give it 4 out of 5. My only complaint with this tent is that there's no space to put a outlet through or cord through. Like a lot of tents nowadays have.
I thought it did.
A small, no, remember we had to run the cord all the way through the front of it, but it's a 2-person or a 2-room tent. So we have like a little sunroom on the front of it, so you don't get torn up by mosquitoes. You can have your lawn chairs in there. The inside of it was tall enough where I can stand up to change clothes. Plenty of room for cots, your suitcase or bag or whatever, anything like that. Wasn't ridiculously priced. It looks like the price has gone up since I ordered it. It's up to $230. I know I didn't pay that much for it. But yeah, the only complaint was there was no place to put an extension cord because we're bougie campers and I like a fucking fan when it's
a fan.
Okay, so
JD likes to rig up air conditioning units in our camp.
No, I had to throw the air conditioner unit finally. It was a window unit.
But before that, he had
I had
in our tent. He even had pipes. He had rigged up like hoses from the AC unit to every tent. So our tent, we had ducts. We had ducts through our camp so that everyone got air conditioning. And I was like, I married a fucking like redneck genius. I don't even know what to say. It was very impressive.
You make fun of me, but you enjoyed the shit out of that air conditioning.
It was nice, yeah. Because I didn't need it.
The river is great, but we're talking about the Guadalupe River outside New Braunfels.
Because I actually like having the window down at night because the sound of the river. I don't sleep like I sleep when we camp. It's just the sound of the river trickling, and I'm sure as I get older that's going to be very complicated because it's making me want to pee, but for now I'm still enjoying it and I love it. The sounds of just everything. Well, do you have a problem? Why are you looking at me? Well, you want to go? You want to make some of it?
The fuck is going on right now? Jesus. Now, the only reason we need a fan there is because the river that we camp at, the Guadalupe outside of New Braunfels, it's kind of in a valley. And there's zero airflow once the sun goes down for some reason.
We're up against a cliff. Like it's just straight up behind our camp, which is awesome, except
so yeah, if your tent's been out in the sun baking all day and then the wind just stops as soon as the sun goes down, you need those fans or else it's miserable. The first time we camped out there, because we go to the same spot every year, we didn't have any fans or anything, and I had my face like plastered against the net window trying to get some kind of circulation because it was so
I thought that was because
hot.
I took the whole bed.
Well, that too.
Now I'm disappointed.
It's a little bit of both.
Maybe I should have taken more of the bed. Speaking of bed, so I have bought, this is my last review. So we bought a few bedding sets on Amazon, sheet, blanket, pillowcases, the whole like bed in a bag type of situation like you can get from Walmart. This is something you need to watch out for because this is something we have come across very frequently. And that is the height of the mattress.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't think we have bought a single one set. And we have probably bought, 4 or 5 bedding sets, like total on Amazon. We had one where it stayed on the mattress. But most of them, as we toss and turn through the night, and I'm a mover and a shaker, and JD's just trying to get away from me so that he can, because I'm taking up the whole bed. So as we move and stuff, it's pulling the sheets off the mattress. And it's so fucking frustrating because you wake up and it's just mattress and you. And I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like it. And so just be cautious, read the reviews, or check the height of it, something, or get the pillow top ones. Even if you don't have a pillow top, that will be wider. So just cautious. But the one we did have that stayed on, it was huge. Like it went underneath, and it even labeled, this is the bottom, this is the top, and it went really far under. It was amazing.
And speaking of sheets,
but I can't.
If you're watching or listening, and you fold your folded sheet, I don't trust you.
Lucy?
And you practice witchcraft. I don't know what kind of, it's probably black magic of some kind, because anybody that can fold a fitted sheet is definitely.
I can fold a towel. Does that count? No.
But with that, we do have to call it a night. We both have to be getting up for work in the morning, which is stupid. And whoever said it's too easy to fold a bottom sheet, you can get fucked because it's not. And you're probably just like,
wow,
the devil itself.
You are real judgy, bro.
Hey, if you can.
Frank said he can fold a fitted sheet. Are you gonna eat his crayons or are they devil crayons now?
I'll eat the devil crayons because they're fucking tasty, but. But with that being said,
Frank, I tried to help you.
We do have to call it a night. Thank you all for tuning in. Remember, if you do go out and drink, make sure that you find a sober ride home or you stay where you're at. Call an Uber, a friend. If you're local, call me. I'll make sure that we get you right home.
Why don't you call your ex-girlfriend? I bet she's thinking about you right now. She's thinking about you.
Yeah, and if you participate with 420 tomorrow, make sure you do that safely as well. Or not.
Or
whatever.
Just don't. Well, whatever. Okay.
I mean, if you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. I'm not going to judge. But make sure you go check out all of our old episodes on YouTube and any of your favorite podcasting platforms. Just look us up, Southpaw Tales from the Barstool. I can't even say our name. South Stars.
And this is Schreiner.
So, since I'm speaking in cursive, y'all have a great night. We'll see you same beer time, same beer channel next week. Love y'all. Bye.
Bye.